Hello everyone, this is the part 2 of my 3x3 reconstruction series, and as always I hope that you will learn something from the reconstruction of my 6 solves. Thank you. Scrambles up here. Okay, so in this scramble I chose to do, it's a very straightforward white cross, and I chose to do it in a simple way because I have noticed that when I chose opt for complicated solutions, I mess it up most of the time. So I brought red to its place with a deep D, orange to its place with R, and salt blue with B2, and then I did, and all we are left with is this green white edge with which we can solve like D, L, D prime, and this solves the cross. And then I did a U prime to recognize this pair, which I solved it with a sledge, lefty sledge, rotate, and then I insert it in the back. And then I looked ahead to this pair and solved it like this in here. And then I looked ahead to this pair, so rotate and insert it and solve it in the back like this. And then I got the, and then I solved this as my final fourth pair. I could have just done ZBLS like this, but I completely missed that, and then I just solved it in the simple way, and then I got an OLL. I solved it like this, and then I recognize a GB pump because I noticed no headlight here, neither here, so it must be a GB pump, and then I solved it like this. No UF. Scrambles up here, and I am actually very happy with this solution, but then when I again reviewed it before, while posting this video, I saw I had a better solution for this. So I will show you the two solutions, what I did and what I think I should have done. Okay, so this is solution 1. This is what I did. So I saw this red and blue white sort of bar, I don't know, yes, okay, bar, and this red here. I know if I could solve this here, then I could solve this here and do my X cross, but the question is how did I do that? So first, so our cross pieces are here, okay. So what I did is that I first did a B prime so that this edge comes down, and then when I backsledge this piece like this, like R prime U R, okay, this gets solved and this edge gets solved, and all I can do is insert this edge over here like this, and like solve this edge like this, and then solve it like this. And then I did a D to finish off my X cross. Yay, X cross. I was pretty happy of this. And then I solved this as my second pair, cancelled into solving this one in the front, and then I did a U and rotated, solve it in the front like this. I could have done ZBS of this, but I forgot to do it, so I just inserted it normal way, and then I did this OLL, and then I got a UB perm. Yes, pretty cool solution. Now let me show you how I should have done, because it ended up giving me a double X cross and a very efficient solution if I would have done that. Okay, so here normal starting first, first red here, backslash the blue corner, which brings this green piece out, and then put this red here. But then I realized while recording this video that I should have slashed it, that I should have brought this green white piece here relative to this red, so that when I slash it, it solved this edge as well, and I could just insert this edge here to get a double X cross. Shit man, I should have. I need to improve my inspection depth. Okay, jokes apart, now we have a very good transition from here. But what I will choose to do is I will solve this one first and rotate and solve this one. And since I am not in a solve, I can do ZBLS for this. It's quite simple. For this tree mover, when you have only one oriented edge and it's here, you can do S prime, insert S. It's very easy, ZBLS. If you guys follow my recommendation, I suggest you should learn the ZBLS for two basic insert, that is for this case and for this case, because those are so easy, you will be able to learn it. These are only 16 cases, and I think it would really help you if you want to avoid other cases, then, and if you love plus cases like. Okay, then soon and F1. Okay, on to the next solve. Scrambles up here. And one more thing, as per a WCA instructions, you should always do a scramble with white top and green front. Okay, I hope you knew this general WCA fact. If not, learn it today from me. Okay, so scrambles up here. Okay, so in this scramble, I saw orange piece is already at its center, blue is down here, red is here, and green is here. So I chose a simplistic, very simple solution which will help my look ahead, because as I told you earlier, D2 cross solutions are very good for my look ahead. So I brought red here, solved blue in its place, solved red, and I solved orange with a B2, and then I did D2 L D2, and then I looked at this place, so I rotated and solved it like this. While solving it, I saw that when I will do F prime, this pair will come here, and so I immediately solved it, and I rotated, and then I got this pair. Normally what I do is I solve it like this. Okay, but I learned an efficient solution for this, so I just did it like this. I'm not used to it, but I just applied it to this solve, and I rotated it, solved this last green red pair here, and then I got this T case. If I was in the front, I would have solved it like this, but because I was in this angle, I did a wide F inverse XC and wide F prime to solve it. And then I got Z pump. Now I know that Z pump algorithm which I use will give U to AUF. So looking at these green headlights, I understood that it will give me no AUF. So Z pump and no AUF. Scrambles up here, and this solve, to be honest, was a lot of algorithm rich. I used a lot of algorithm sets which I learned just out of fun. Okay, so white cross did not seem to me that well, so I took a look at yellow cross. Okay, where I saw that green is its in place, I can solve red by putting green as attaching relative to this, and while doing this, blue will come here, which I can solve easily. So I did was that L U L F prime to solve these two cross pieces, and then I brought blue here, R2, and then I did a D prime, L D prime, and then I notice this pair which I can solve it here like this, and then I notice this pair for which I rotated and solved it like this as a 5 mover, and then I notice this pair, so I solved it in the back, and then I rotated and made a pair out of this, and then I finally used ZBLS after so many solves. So for this I used the ZBLS algorithm, which is like this slash, and then I got this pi case. And if you guys don't know, I learned CULL for a few weeks back, except of the soon, anti-soon and L cases. So this pi case I learned just a few days earlier. You recognized it by these two edges matching, these two edges not matching. Sorry, these two corners matching colors and these two corners not matching colors. So you execute it from here like this. Which gave me a UB perm. So I executed it, and this block will stay in its place. So I figured out that I will get a U to AF. So UB perm, U to AF. Pretty nice solve. Numbers up here, and it was not that good of a solve. A mediocre one. Very mediocre one. Although the cross was okay. Not that good. Oh yes, so yellow cross I did not know a good solution for this. So I switched white cross, where I saw that that green is opposite to its center, attached to its opposite color center, same with red and orange. So if I solve blue here like this, F prime, and orange here like this, L, and I shift it here, I could just insert this with an F2R. What should I have done was that I should have solved this first and an F2, to make this block, and then I could make an extras out of it, but I am dumb for some reason, so I solved it like this. And then D2, and then I planned this as my first F12 pair, so like this, and then hedge, and I solved this one, and then I solved this one like this, and then I rotated and did a ZBLS for this, the simple 3 mover one which I saw you earlier in the video, but it's lefty from the left side, so like this. And then I got this HCOLL, which I solved like this, and then I got a UA perm with a UA. Scrambles up here. Okay, so in this scramble I chose to do white cross because I saw it was quite easy. I saw red attached to its origin, to its center correctly, blue here attached to its opposite colored center, and green here and orange is here. So what I did was that I did U and L2 to solve it such that it is attached to its opposite colored center. And then to solve green I did D, R prime, D, and then L, and then I immediately noticed this one, so I went straight into this, and then I looked ahead to this one while solving this. So R, Q2, R, and I solved it using like this, and then I rotated and again rotated, another Luke Garrett moment, and then I saw this pair, so I solved it like this, and then I did sledge to pair this up. It's a very easy case. So when you get a case such that white is in bottom facing you, and this is matching to this, and this is matching to this, then you can do sledge to pair it up. But after doing sledge I saw that I was about to get .oll, so to avoid it I had to do sledge again. I generally do not prefer doing double sledges, but I just had to do it to avoid the .oll, which is even worse. Okay, so then I did this OLL case like this soon, and F case, and then I did art APUF and UAUF. So that's it guys, thank you for watching my video, and I hope to see you guys on my next video about reconstructions or just normal solving. Till then, keep breaking your personal best and stay safe. Bye bye.